Hi everyone, today we're going to show you some great new features of ScoreKeepr 2.5. We've already shown you the hockey scoreboard, so now we're going to show you how to use the baseball scoreboard. So first, because I predefined my teams, I'm going to select the Yankees and the Mets. As you know, you can set the team color right here, but we've predefined it as orange. So differently from the other ones, you can now set the number of innings of the game instead of the period length. So let's generate the scoreboard. So I've pre-populated my lineup and set it as default. But if you didn't, you'd be able to go through, select your players and their positions. So since the lineups are set, let's generate the scoreboard. So once the scoreboard's been generated, you'll see that it's different from the other scoreboards that we have. For instance, it has a place for runners on base, number of innings, the outs, and the count. So you can control the game directly from here. So the entire lineup has been populated. It starts with the first hitter, Jose Reyes, and the Yankees pitcher, Joba Chamberlain. So you can control the balls and strikes here, or use the space bar for strikes, or shift space for balls. So say Jose Reyes on a 1-2 count gets a base hit. So we go here on the last play and hit a single. Let's go back to Jose Reyes for a second. And you can see it automatically recorded his hit under his statistics. So when you go back later and want to show how he did, you can do that automatically from our stats area. So let's go to the second hitter. So say Luis Castillo on an 0-2 count strikes out. So you can see the pitcher, it automatically incremented, and now he's had a third of an inning. He hasn't given up any earned runs, but he has a strikeout. Let's also go to Luis Castillo, and you can see that he's 0 for 1. And you'll notice when you choose a play, it's auto-incrementing from one batter to the next, so it easily goes through the lineup. So now Carlos Beltran's up. Like in most baseball games, you want to show how the player's been doing this season. So we can go and choose a statistic graphic. We can either show a lower third or a stats bar. So we choose stats bar, batting, and season, and you can see his season stats right here. Now let's show it on the stats bar. So now say Carlos Beltran strikes out. And Daniel Murphy as well strikes out. Now the inning is over. So what do? I can either click next inning or hit enter, and it automatically switches and puts the Yankees lineup into the batter's area and adds the Mets pitcher, Johan Santana. So now let's say Johnny Damon gets a double. Derek Jeter gets a double, which means a run scores. So we add 1 run to the Yankees, add a double to Derek Jeter, and just like that, if we go back to Derek Jeter, we see that an RBI has automatically been added to him. We go through the entire lineup, and we get back to Derek Jeter. We can show that he's 1 for 1 with a double with no runs and an RBI. We can either show this as a lower third or again on the stats bar. Another great feature of ScoreKeepr for baseball is our advanced full screen scoreboard. So say you have dead time in the middle of the game and you want to show a full screen graphic. Just hit dead time and we have this beautiful graphic that shows the station, the stadium, who's next in the batting order, the scores in each inning. So let's say the Yankees scored 2 more runs. We go to the next inning, the Mets score a run, and it keeps on incrementing. It also shows hits and errors. We can also show this